Hi folks, welcome back to the Horde. So the sun's finally out. That's always a good thing. I was looking at some of the statistics on the Hoarding Mayhem channel, and I was pleasantly surprised. I'm up to I've been on just over, what did I tell you guys in that, 3 years? I think it's 3 years now. So I've been putting up videos just over 3 years. I've had almost 1.3 million views. I'm up to almost 2,800 subscribers. And I have to tell you, my subscribers are the smartest people in the world. I've been kind of looking around for a tarp for this thing. You guys know I have it all taped up, and so far, by the way, it's held. And one of my subscribers told me I can find it on Amazon. I mean, I should have been able to figure that out, but sometimes you just don't think about things. So off to Amazon I'm gonna go. When that splits, of course. When it'll be too late, I'll do it. One of the guys suggested, I think this was a Gravedigger, suggested to get paint off these stickers. You just use a little brake fluid, and that takes it right off. So, just you know, the little things. Even you know, Sim always has good suggestions. Musty One, you Dizzy, David. I get so many good ideas. Roger has a lot of good suggestions. I mean, all you guys, really helpful. Even one of you guys suggested going with a pole barn back here, and obviously I'm going to have a lot of stuff to move, but I think, you know what, I think I am, because I kind of want to get rid of Tent City. So I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to have to figure out what, you know, put together a plan for all these buildings, but I think I am going to do that. Put a nice big pole barn in the back there. So not until spring or summer, or when my wife's, you know, I have to mention it to her, and then she won't be happy, and it'll take a little while, and I'll have to talk about what I'm getting rid of with this mess, and then hopefully we can come to an agreement, arrange funding. Anyway, but my contest, Thanksgiving, thank you to the subscribers contest. You get to win $50. See the money? I wanted to put up a $50 bill, but I don't have one, so I had to show you, you know, some 20s and 5s. And I wanted to make it $50 because I wanted to make it substantial enough so that you guys would think about this. $50 could move things. And you guys, you could do whatever you want with the $50. You can use it, buy yourself something for Christmas. I'll send it to you, then you can donate it, whatever you want. It'll be your $50. What do you have to do to win? You have to subscribe, and you have to comment to this video. That easy. I'm gonna, you know, there'll be a drawing from the hat a week from tomorrow. I think that's the 1st, December 1st. And the numbers will be assigned by the order of the comments. So guys, join my contest. Subscribe. Join the contest. Put in a comment. The comment could be as simple as hi, or I want in, or, you know, thanks for the videos. Anything along those lines. I'd appreciate it. And on comments, on which one is the 300? I'm getting confused between the, this is the That's the 250. Yeah, this guy. I was a little surprised. I actually do kind of look at the statistics to see what you guys like and dislike and want and don't want, by the number of people who watch the videos and so forth. Anyway, I put this CDI box on the 300 because I'm trying to figure out if it's going to pay to go with the Kasai ignition system or not go with the Kasai ignition system and figure something else out. And I was really pleased when I smashed it on there. The bike ran exceptionally well. It ran better than it did with the other GY6 ignition. It started easy, like on the first stroke it was running. It was just so much better, so much smoother. I really liked the way the bike ran on it. And for some reason I got a couple of thumbs down on that video. I got a lot of nice comments, a lot of positives, but I also got a couple of thumbs down. Generally speaking, I have one or two people who will rediscover me for whatever reason and regularly give me thumbs down. I guess maybe I'm not everybody's cup of tea, and which is cool. You can watch my videos or not. But more important to me than the thumbs down would be a comment about what you found lacking in the video. Because if you guys tell me that kind of stuff, I can improve and you guys could enjoy the videos more, right? If just the thumbs down kind of leaves me wondering, especially if there's no negative commentary. And by the way, there's a difference between a negative comment and trolling, right? A negative comment that you didn't consider this, or I don't understand exactly what you're talking about, or could you clarify this? And those aren't even negative; those are constructive, right? Those comments are one set of comments. Then there's another set of comments. You're a crazy hoarder. Why don't you go buy a gun and hurt yourself with it? That's kind of a negative comment. Or kind of a trolling comment. So if anybody has any constructive criticism, please feel free. You can share it with me on the comments, or you can send it to me in a PM. If you do share it with me in the public forum, I gotta warn you, somebody might shoot back at you. That's not me. If you share it with me privately, I'll address your concern, and hopefully it could all move forward in a real positive way. So once again, if anybody has any comments, I was just a little surprised with the two thumbs down, because to me this bike ran so well. I mean, it really sounded great with the Kasuni, whatever ignition system. I thought it was purring like a kitten. So I really liked it. I thought, wow, this is the biggest kick ass that I ever did. As a matter of fact, after doing that, I'm looking at the Kasai, thinking, Kasuni, whatever. That boy, I want to come up with a portable CDI box that uses that instead of the brick GY6, and then it's just one of the folks made a comment about it's really not a high performance box, and I guess that's valid. It's probably a mid-level performance box. A lot of the high performance boxes actually have a little, you could take the cover off, or there's a little screw where you could adjust the amount of advance you get, so you could really put it way out there on the edge. Yeah, it's not one of those. But from the point of view of it putting out a really nice, efficient, hot spark, it does. It doesn't really mess with the timing. Like, it doesn't put the timing way out front. It doesn't mess with the timing such that you know you're going to get on the bike and it's and the curve is tweaked all that much. But what it does is it gets rid of your rev limiter, which if you're racing your buddy, by just putting the Kasai box on there, you'll top out at a higher RPM, right? You'll out rev him in each gear, and assuming you don't blow the engine up, if he's running stock, you should have him. But what I also like about it is, you know, I call it high performance, and maybe it's a misnomer, but if it could get a junk bike started easier than something else, to me that's a little more performance. So is it a box where you could tweak the curve? No. No, it's not one of those. So is it from a performance point of view, it performs better than the standard ignition that's on there. It performs better than the GY6 in my black box that I built. Yeah, it performs better than that. It's probably what one would call more of a middle range thing, because all it does is get rid of your rev limiter. It allows you to blow the engine up with less trouble. Where the real high performance boxes, they allow you to tweak the advance, and that's got its own implications. You know, some engines really like that, and some engines, a lot of the old stuff I'm running, I'm not sure I'd tweak the advance all that far, much more forward. But that's me. I just want the bikes to start. So having a real hot spark is really what I'm after. I'm not after eliminating the rev limiter either, because once again, I don't need to blow up an engine. Okay, so play in my contest. Remember, you can win yourself some money. Please, I do enjoy the comments. Keep them coming. I'm trying to catch up, and I'm trying to be a little more regular about comments. But you know, for all of us. We do YouTube, and we also got this thing called The Life, so you know, we got to play in that too. So I try to comment, and not only that, I really try to get out there and watch other people's videos. A lot of times you'll find me kind of nudging around on your channels, especially if you mention you got a video up. For whatever reason, I don't get notification. Well, it's not that I don't get them. I sporadically get them. Sometimes they come in and sometimes they don't. Generally speaking, I have to go out and look to see what videos are published. Maybe I have too many subscriptions, and maybe that's causing me the trouble. But like, I'll be notified of 1 million of them, like too many to look at, and then I won't be notified for weeks, and I'm going, wow, I better go check to see if anybody's putting any videos up that I'm not looking at. So YouTube seems, or the way I have my settings set, maybe YouTube seems inconsistent with that. But once again, sometimes I'll get like a bunch of notifications that you know, like everybody published a video, and then sometimes I'll get nothing, as in nothing, and it'll be a while that I get nothing, and then once again it'll tell me I'm like 300 videos behind. So inconsistent, I guess, is what I'll call it. Anyway, folks, I'm going to let you go. I want to thank you all for watching and commenting and subscribing. Please play in my contest. Please keep your feet down, your head up. Have a great time. Enjoy Thanksgiving. You know, be nice to your family. If you have a crazy liberal at the table, be nice to them. If you have a crazy conservative at the table, be nice to them. If you have somebody who didn't vote and you feel as if that's kind of important, like I do, try to be nice to them. Doesn't do any of us any good if we're fighting amongst ourselves. Remember, the true enemy are the people that lie to us, whether they tell us, I'm going to do something and then they don't, or whatever. I don't want to get into the politics. I have my belief, and you guys have your rights to your belief. So let's not get into politics. It's just not a good place to play. Generally speaking, I think if we actually talked, we have much more in common than we don't. It's just a matter of, people like to draw lines and put us on one side or the other, and sometimes we're so dumb we actually go standing on one side of the line or the other. If everybody once again spent a few minutes talking, I think they'd realize they've really got 90% of what they believe in common. They might think there should be different ways of funding it or different ways of dealing with a lot of these issues, but generally speaking, we all want a strong country with defined borders. We all want happy and healthy children. We all like the idea that nobody's abused. But it's just a matter of how do we come to these ends. All right, folks. Once again, thanks for watching, commenting, and subscribing. Feet down, heads up. And please enjoy all your days. Bye now, folks.